Andrew Jackson, the 7th President of the United States, was known for his fiery temper and bold leadership. Beyond his military victories and political battles, Jackson had an unexpected legacy: his swearing parrot, Pole. Jackson acquired Pole, an African gray parrot, during his retirement at the Hermitage, his Tennessee estate. African gray parrots are known for their intelligence and ability to mimic human speech, and Pole was no exception. Living in Jackson's household, Pole quickly picked up the former president's colorful vocabulary. Jackson often cursed loudly at politicians, enemies, and even in casual conversation, and Pole was listening and learning. Over the years, Pole became a master of profanity, mimicking Jackson's strongest insults with uncanny precision. It became a running joke among those who visited the Hermitage: Jackson's parrot could swear like a soldier. In 1845, Andrew Jackson passed away at the age of 78. His funeral was a grand affair, attended by hundreds of people, including political figures, military officers, friends, and family members. As mourners gathered inside the Hermitage, the service began in silence. But just as the preacher started to deliver the eulogy, Pole the parrot suddenly began shouting, loudly, unleashing a string of profanities. Pole's sharp squawks echoed through the halls, filled with expletives so shocking that some guests reportedly gasped in disbelief. Some mourners tried to hush the bird, while others sat in stunned silence. A few women, overcome with shock, left the room in distress. The ministers conducting the funeral were deeply offended by Pole's language, and soon, it became clear that the service could not continue. Despite efforts to calm the bird, Pole refused to stop cursing. The swearing grew louder, as if the parrot was deliberately mocking the solemnity of the event. Eventually, the funeral staff removed Pole from the ceremony. One witness later recounted that Pole was excited by the multitude and let loose an unholy volley of curse words so shocking that the funeral had to be paused. Pole's place in history was sealed. The parrot had managed to disrupt the funeral of a U.S. president with a foul-mouthed rant, ensuring that Jackson's spirit, or at least his temper, lived on in the most unexpected way. Andrew Jackson's parrot remains one of the most bizarre and amusing anecdotes in American history. While many remember Jackson for his military leadership, his true legacy might be a bird who refused to be silenced. The moral of the story? Be careful what you say around parrots, because they never forget.